This spring break, let's take a trip back to the history, which will take us to the southern west of Poland. First, we will explore the castles of the Eagle's Nest. The Trail of the Eagle's Nest, named after a chain of 25 medieval castles, which the trail passes by between Częstochowa and the former capital, Kraków. The castles date mostly to the 14th century and were constructed by the order of King of Poland, Casimir the Great, to protect Kraków and as well as important trading routes against the foreign invaders. They are named the Eagle's Nest as most of them were located on large tall rocks with many limestone cliffs and valleys. Unfortunately, many of the castles survived only in form of ruins, but one that still stays strong today is Pieskowa Skała, famous for its Renaissance castle built by King Kazimierz Wielki in the first half of the 14th century as a part of defensive chain of castles. Our trip wouldn't be complete without visiting one of the largest and oldest cities in Poland and the former capital Kraków. The Renaissance royal castle at Wawel, the Gothic St. Mary's Basilica, and the historical trade pavilions of the Cloth Hall, all places which make a visit to Kraków extremely worthwhile. Wawel is a symbolic place of great significance for all Polish people. A legend attributes Krakow's founding to the mystical ruler Krakus, who built it above a cave occupied by dragon, Smok Wawelski. The first written record of the city's name dates back to 966, when Kraków was described as a notable commercial center. Directly adjacent to the royal castle is the cathedral that holds the relics of Saint Stanislav. Some of the oldest architectural remains may be visited today in a fascinating tour that takes the visitors into the walls and foundations of the present-day buildings. Wawel became the symbol of national survival, demonstration and meetings, combined contemporary political action with the remembrance of the significance of the once independent state. St. Mary's Basilica is a Gothic church rebuilt in the 14th century, adjacent to the main market square. Standing 262 feet tall, it is particularly famous for its wooden altarpiece carved by Wittstoś. On every hour, a trumpet signal called Hymnal is played from the top of the tallest of St. Mary's towers. The plaintive tune breaks off in the midstream to commemorate the famous 13th century trumpeter who was shot in the throat while sounding the alarm before the Mongol attack on the city. The noontime hymnal is heard across Poland and abroad, broadcasted live by the Polish radio stations. The Renaissance Sukienice Cloth Hall is one of the city's most recognizable icons. It was once a major center of international trade. Traveling merchants met there to discuss the business and to barter. We hope you enjoyed our tour to historical trail of the Eagle's Nest and the magnificent city of Kraków. Unfortunately, there is not enough time to show all of the great sights, so please consider Poland as your next travel destination.